Well, this is it. It's the big one. The moment we've all been waiting for. After more than 90 days of counting down, it is finally here. It is the big kickoff. We know about Manchester City's incredible exploits, winning the Premier League in the dying seconds of last season, and they were the Community Shield winners a week ago. But today is a new era. It's time to turn over a new leaf as the country's 20 greatest clubs of the present day lock horns. And there will be 380 epic battles, of which 7 take place today. But who will win? Who will get those European places? Who will be mid-table and who will be relegated? It will all be revealed in the next 9 months. And as I stand here on a beautiful summer day by the sea on the North Wirral coast, all I can say is, this is where it all begins. It's 3 o'clock and it's time to get down to business. For the Barclays Premier League has begun. Well, I'm just waiting for the train to come in. 10 minutes gone so far. It's 0-0 in all the games. Just on the train home now. Well, I've just decided to make a stop at Birkenhead Park, the oldest public park in the world. And as the temperature rises, the heat now up to 25 degrees. There's still only 1 goal in the Premier League through 25 minutes, and Swansea City win the award for the first goal, the only goal of the season so far. They're 1-0 up at QPR. What a beautiful place. The trees, the lake, the monument, it's just wonderful. By the way, Fulham 1, Norwich 0. That's the second goal of the afternoon so far. Just under half an hour gone in the games. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, the game I'm listening to is West Brom versus Liverpool, courtesy of BBC Radio Merseyside 95.8. Well, I've just decided to take a little rest here from the other end of the lake. Just under 40 minutes gone, nearly half time. Just them 2 Premier League goals. It's still 0-0 in the one I'm listening to at the Hawthorns. And of course, there's bound to be more. As we are at the beginning of another incredible season, I'm sure it will be. Well, as you can see over there is the cricket field and the associated marquee and all that. I'm off home now, but just before I do, I'll tell you about one more goal that's gone in. It's Reading 0, Stoke City 1. And West Brom have just taken the lead as I'm recording against Liverpool. So West Brom 1, Liverpool 0. So 2 goals, double whammy. Anyway, see you soon. Well, I'm just at a random level crossing and there's a fast speed train about to pass here. Here it is. And there it goes. I'll be honest with you, this has got absolutely nothing to do with football, but it's a beautiful part of the Cheshire countryside near Runcorn. And it is Sunday the 19th of August, 25-2, the Wigan-Chelsea game has just begun and Chelsea have already taken the lead. Genius skill from Azar, and it was Ivanovic after 2 minutes. More updates later on. Well, let me just tell you now, it's 1-0 to Chelsea after 6 minutes, and it could be 2 because Chelsea have got a penalty. They've started like a house on fire. 6 minutes gone, Chelsea have a penalty to go 2 potentially. I'm just going to stay with you for a few more seconds to see if they get it in. It's 2-0 Chelsea. The keeper, I think, went the right way. But Chelsea, the 3-time Premier League champions, are 2-0 up. Yeah, some beautiful wildlife here as I film some random sheep. Bah. Well, beautiful view of a neighbourhood here, just passing under a railway. Quarter of an hour gone, Chelsea still 2 up and still in control of this match. Yeah, as you can see, all the sheep are just running away from me as I walk through this field. About midway point of the first half, still 2-0. Well, it's half time and Chelsea still 2-0 up. Although Wigan have probably dominated most of the half, to be honest. Second half will be underway shortly. Well, just over an hour gone, and Wigan are trying their hardest to get back into it, but there's just a lack of quality from their front men. Chelsea's still relatively comfortable at the moment. Just to tell you now, past the 75-minute mark, and it's still 2-0 in this match. Well, we're just into the closing few minutes. Chelsea have taken off Mata and brought on Morelos. I think they're just trying to close it up now. They're happy with 2-0. They just want the clean sheet. So probably game over for Wigan, but a good effort from them. Well, as we walk along this canal, it has finished. And Wigan had chances, Chelsea had a few, but it finished Wigan 0, Chelsea 2. So a comfortable start to their title credentials. And then it's just 3:30, in half an hour. Manchester City Southampton is the second game as the champions open up their defence. Yeah, and by the way, credits to TalkSport 1089 medium wave, who provided our commentary today of Wigan Chelsea, and 5 Live 909 on the medium wave is who will provide the Manchester City Southampton match. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock and Manchester City have just come out of the tunnel with the Southampton players for their defence of the title to begin. Almost 4 PM, but how will it finish? Well, as you can see, we've just been walking along the canal, but we're now turning right into the woods and walking down these beautiful picturesque steps with all the trees and everything. 10 minutes gone, still goalless by the way in the match. And back at the other end. Yeah, beautiful woodland, historic woodland that we're walking through here. It's just great, isn't it? Well, listen, Manchester City have just been awarded a penalty on 16 minutes, so they might be getting their defence up and running after all. And it's going to be Silva that's taking it. Just taking the run up. My God, he's missed it. It's gone, apparently it was a really poor penalty, and it's gone right into the arms of the keeper. Should have scored the penalty, almost gifted the chance to take the lead, and Silva's missed it. The weather's improving brilliantly as we reach the halfway point of the first half in the Champions opening match. Yeah, beautiful countryside and farmlands here. As you swing round, the sound and the sight of a blisteringly fast Pendolino on the West Coast main line, there it is. Heading off to London. Wonderful part of the countryside this, really is. And there it goes. And this spot that I'm on now is at the top of a hill, and it's one of my personal favourite viewing points. Great views of the Cheshire Plains just behind me, which you can see in the background. And it's just a wonderful place to chill. And of course, any more goals that go in, none so far in this match, but when they do go in, I'll keep you updated. Yeah, just heard Manchester City scored 55 goals in 19 home games last season. That is almost 3 goals a game. An extraordinary total of 93 goals in the 38 matches. I think Man United got 97 in the 99-2000 season, and Chelsea broke the records with 103 in the 2009-2010 campaign, so it is one of the highest totals ever. And extraordinarily, they have picked up 83 points out of a possible 87 in their last 29 home games since they were beaten in December 2010. That's 27 wins and 2 draws. And Fulham and Sunderland were the 2 sides to pick up points. So they are formidable, to say the least. But they're continuing to be frustrated here at the moment. Again, very well timed. Another express train coming through here. Yeah, Manchester City well on top now. About 35 minutes of the first half have gone. It's been all them since the first 20 when Southampton are having a lion's share of the possession and the chances. Well, Southampton have got a free kick just outside the box, so I'm just going to keep the camera rolling whilst this is taken. As you go under the West Coast main line. Here it is. It's been defended, at least for the time being. Reception's dying a bit. Just bear with me. I don't think it's come to anything. Despite 1-0 draw, there's been a lot of goals in the other 7 Premier League games, and it continues to be a high-scoring division, all part of why it is the best in the world. Well, we're back in the woods, and I must tell you that the deadlock has now been broken, and it has gone the way you expect. The champions are up and running, and Carlos Tevez is the one who scored it. A hint of offside, they reckon, but it'll probably stand. It does stand. It is 1-0 to City. That is the bottom line. Just before half-time. First half injury time. City all over Southampton, threatening to get a second. Incidentally, the area we're in is near a little place called Preston Brook, and a beautiful place it is too. There we are. Another one of my favourite spots to view the trains come by. By the way, we're early into the second half now, and it remains 1-0 to City as I start the walk back. Wow, if this isn't a beautiful sight, I don't know what is. I've just come down here because I want to just show you the tunnel. It's about a 2/3, maybe just over a kilometre long tunnel. Just turn around. Just in there. Unbelievable. Southampton have equalised about 10 minutes into the second half, and it's Ricky Lambert had only just come on as well. Shocking. The away fans must be going ecstatic. We've just reached the main road now, and my car is only a few minutes away. An hour's gone. It's still 1-1. There's still a shock on the cards. Yep. The Tunnel Top pub. A very nice little pub as well. Well, before I finish my walk for the day and say goodbye to you till next week, I'll just leave you with one incredible bit of news. Southampton have gone 2-1 up away at the Etihad. Kelvin Davis, the other substitute, has got it. Says Manchester City have got half an hour to save their skins. Anyway, bye-bye for now. Well, as you can hear, just as I've got in the car, Manchester City have just equalised. So that unbeaten home record might not be in jeopardy after all. They might be on course to do what they did against QPR and win it 3-2 at the end. Yeah, so just over 20 minutes to go, and this incredible Premier League season is already off to a cracking start. See you soon.